how to use the ACH features and manage those transactions. Start by going to Merchant Management and deploying your merchant. You can use the deployment tools for either QuickBoard or Fullboard opportunities. Once the merchant's profile is built and you're in the Device section, scroll down to Devices and select the Virtual Terminal. The next step is to select your processing platform. You'll then be able to include the ACH build-out for this particular customer. Click into the ACH tab, open the drop-down, and select ACH Banking. Once selected, you can enter your app key and auth token, and change the status to Enable from here. You'll then add the MID-TID, the domain name for their website, and the custom fee percentage. Once all fields are filled out, click Save and Exit. The merchant will now be able to access the ACH functionality from their virtual terminal within the Settings module. The ISO will also have access to the ACH threshold section. Select the merchant and set their minimum and maximum threshold values, as well as their transaction counts. If you need to add a new customer, you can do that directly here. Enter the customer's details and save their information. The next step is for the merchant to use the virtual terminal to process ACH transactions. We'll now log in as the merchant. From the virtual terminal, you'll notice an ACH tab available. In the Manage tab, you'll also be able to manage your sales, search by device EPIs, search for ACH recurring transactions, and filter by date ranges using the same options. Inside the virtual terminal, click on the ACH tab. Use the subcategories to decide whether you want to run a one-time sale or set someone up for recurring billing. The sale option also allows you to upload and hand off transactions directly to QuickBooks and send an email confirmation to the client once the information has been received in QuickBooks, on top of the transaction receipt from the terminal. You can also set up ACH recurring transactions, including frequency options ranging from daily to monthly. You'll be able to set the charge date, start date, and expiration date, or choose to have it never expire. The QuickBooks integration options are also available here. In the Settings tab, merchants will find their ACH settings, which let them choose how to deliver receipts via SMS, email, or both. You'll also find ACH thresholds here managed at the customer level. Click the drop-down to select a customer, then enter their minimum and maximum values, as well as transaction counts, and click Update. The last feature available is Notifications. In this section, you'll see ACH transaction updates that include the amount, timestamp, and date, showing whether the transaction was successful or failed.